Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this super quick. I am posting this on YouTube. Never thought this would be my comeback. This is how I would come back. But recently something happened, and I'm not even gonna talk about the situation because I have too much respect for this person to talk about the situation. But she's the one who inspired me to make this video. I did have a falling out with a close friend, and honestly, I'm okay. I kind of saw it coming either way and accepted this months ago that it was going to happen. I'm not going to talk about why we fell out. I'm not going to talk about her situation because I have too much respect for her to do that. Um, she can choose to do whatever she chooses to do, but I'm just not going to stoop that low. However, I am going to talk about accountability and why that's a major thing in growth. And I'm just not going to be around people who are bad for my energy, who don't want to be accountable, who don't even see how important it is to be accountable, or they take false accountability. That is a real thing. It's the whole, you know, I do this because I allow people to do this, and I came from a fucked up, excuse my language, I came from a bad family and this and that. It's that false accountability. That's not really being accountable. That is you pointing blame at somebody else. And let me just say this. We all have been in some messed up situations. We have been born into messed up. All of us have been born into messed up situations. Whether you came from a family who, a rich family, a wealthy family, or you came from a family who was in poverty. Either way, there is no such thing as innocent. Unless you're in front of a jury in front of a judge, there's no such thing as innocent. I don't believe in it. I don't. The moment you come out, that's your situation. Now, what are you going to do with it? Because I used to be this person. I used to be this person. Let me tell y'all something. I had a mental breakdown in 2019 where I lost everything and gained a lot. I gained it. I gained a lot, and I gained it back, and I gained more. But I was going through this period between 2016 and 2019 where I was constantly blaming everybody. I was shitting on men who I chose to be with, I chose to talk to, even knowing that they were bad for me. And I used to project that to the friends I had at that time. And it's no wonder why they cut me off. It's no wonder why they choose not to deal with me because I wouldn't do it. So maybe in a way all this is happening, at least with my situation, it could be karma for me, something I had to learn. And should I say this person's name? My old friend, who, I'm not gonna lie, I miss her. I miss her. Um, but that was we didn't really end on bad terms. Her name is Ariana. Ariana, that was her name. And we never really ended on bad terms. It's just that I realized, like, well, I kind of see why she don't want to hang out with me. I'm always talking about all these dudes and project onto her. And who wants to deal with that 24/7? Especially when I'm doing nothing to change the situation. I'm still talking to the guy. I'm still picking the same dude. And it wasn't just her. It was other people too. It was other people too that I did that to. And that's when you reach a new point in your self-love spiritual journey, when you are aware that you are projecting abusive behaviors, because that's low-key abuse. That's mental abuse. That's narcissistic abuse. In 2020, I actually thought I was a narcissist. I questioned it. I know I have traits. I know I have some narc traits, some BPD traits. I used to think I was BPD. I don't think I'm BPD, but I do feel like I have BPD traits. I think I have some sociopathy in me, some sociopathic traits, some psychopathic traits. It's about just being aware and knowing I need to fix it. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. But what it is people are so damn prideful and so egotistical that The moment accountability scares the mess out of them. They don't want to put the blame, because they look at it as like, oh, I'm blaming myself. You're not blaming yourself. You're just taking accountability for the part that you play, because even if you have the best intentions in the world, you still played a part in it. And you never know, a person could actually accept you back into their life if you were just accountable. But when you're constantly making excuses, and because you don't want to be accountable, or you want to blame your upbringing, and you want to blame your boyfriend or blame your girlfriend or whatever the case may be, it you're still placing blame. You're taking false accountability. It's not even real. This is something I also used to do. And then you got to stop and think, is this person trying to help me, or is this person trying to hurt me? When have I ever known for this person to ever deliberately hurt me? You have to rationalize your thinking. Because what I realize is I have a tendency to project, and I have a tendency to go off on people because it's something I assumed. And when you assume, you know the saying, when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. So at the end of the day, either you need to put on your grown-up drawers and be accountable and get the help that you need and heal from your childhood trauma, or whatever it is, or you can stay stagnant and be left behind, because you have a group of us over here that are all about manifesting and being at peace with ourselves and making peace with past situations, and just moving ahead so we can live the life that we truly deserve. And then you got a group of people over here who want to blame everybody for their damn problems, and then they wonder why they're so stagnant. I could go further, because I'm not trying to make this a whole tip. I ain't trying to do that. But that's all I really wanted to say. I never thought this would be my comeback to YouTube. I do have other videos coming up. It's all about just making time to do content. But it just had to be said. You know, it had to be said. When I look at what's going on social media with Blueface and Krishan, and the Brianna and Robert situation, and all of this and all of that, I'm not speaking on them, because I know what's going on. But yeah, I'm not speaking on the truth. So no videos from me. But when I watch those situations, it's all a reflection of what's going on in our lives. So at the end of the day, I just hope that everyone would just continue to just find their peace and do some reflecting. If you can look yourself in the mirror, then you ain't scared of nothing. But it's a whole nother thing where you're able to point out that somebody is a narcissist, or somebody's this and that. Sweet Ma, I'm not talking about you. If you watching this, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people who are so quick to point out somebody, but don't even realize that they shit don't stink. And we all know that with Sweet Ma, she gonna expose her damn self right along with exposing everybody else. So I just want to make that clear. I love Sweet Ma. I'm not talking about her. But I'm just talking about people who are able to just point out everyone else's wrongdoing, but can't even see when you're doing the same actions that you're projecting. And I just refuse. I just refuse to do that. And in a way, I do feel like my situation was my karma. It was something I had to learn. And I learned my lesson that nobody wants to hear you complain all the time. It's one thing to vent, but it's a whole nother thing when you're not doing anything to change your situation. And the false accountability, it's the whole, the sob story. I'm tired of it. I'm not putting myself through that type of mental abuse anymore. And